So check this out. Are you dating someone who you feel has lots of emotional baggage? I'm Joy, the Synergistic Kinesiologist. Let's get supercharged. All right, guys, let's hop into this question, shall we? It goes, I have been dating a woman for over a month and like her a lot. We have a strong connection and I could see her as a possible long-term match. But the problem is she has serious emotional baggage and I'm not sure whether it's something I need to be more understanding of or run for the hills. We've been on almost 10 dates. The dates go really well, but there's almost always something that triggers her. During our third date, she had a sudden mood change. She randomly started crying and saying stuff like, I need to find myself. Something isn't right. I always feel sad. I don't know if this is going to work. I need to be alone and work on myself. Followed by passionate sex. I thought we were over then until she called me to apologize and said she didn't exactly mean what she said and that she was in therapy dealing with her issues. Later, I learned that she had an abusive childhood and was raped in her early 20s. There have been multiple dates with the similar pattern. We have a great time, sudden mood change with her crying, and emotional outburst followed by passionate sex. I know that everyone has baggage. Is this a situation where I need to practice compassion or should I get out while I can? Here's the deal. I highly suggest you get out fast. As a matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Why on God's green earth would you want to put yourself in that psychological torture and confusion and frustration pattern every single date? Why would you even consider that? That tells me you may be struggling with a little bit of low self-esteem as well to even consider keeping yourself in that psychological torture chamber. That's just keeping it real. Now, let me just tell you what she's doing. She is subconsciously sabotaging the relationship. So let me give you an example. Let's say I were to ask her, hey, would you like to get married one day? And she says, absolutely. I want a happy, healthy, supportive, loving relationship. And yes, I do want to get married. But then I am a fly on the wall and I observe these patterns that she's doing on every date. It's not her consciously doing that. That is why she feels guilty and is trying to make up for it with sex because she feels guilty at her behavior. It is not her consciously wanting to do that. It is her subconscious that is acting out to destroy the relationship. Why? Because the subconscious has two main goals for us. The goal is to either bring us closer to pleasure or away from pain. Let me say it again. The goal is to bring us closer to pleasure or away from pain. So since she has experienced trauma, pain in the past, the body, the mind is telling her, look, we don't want to experience this type of pain ever again. And this may cause such pain. So let's sabotage it so it never gets to the point where you can experience that pain. Do you catch that? Are you digesting what I'm serving up? So the bottom line is that's not for you to sit and struggle with. It's early in the relationship. I highly suggest you run. That is not your problem. That is not something you should be helping her with. You should not be helping her have therapy sessions at the end of every single date. No, that is not satisfactory. You're supposed to be enjoying life. The dating process, what do I always say? It has one main purpose. The dating process is for you to quickly weed out who needs to go and who you want to continue to put your time, energy, effort, and attention to. And this ain't it. Until next time, R3 for life.